vaccine allergy triggers his near-death experience. Do you want to know what it's like to journey to the brink of death after a vaccine allergy triggers a near-death experience? Join us on Spiritual Ascension as we unravel David's extraordinary story of skepticism turned into profound revelation. From passing out during inoculations to finding himself in a dark, smoky place resembling hell, David's journey will leave you questioning the boundaries between life and death. Delve into the depths of his near-death experience and discover the profound truths he uncovered about existence, purpose, and the nature of the universe. Get ready to challenge your beliefs and explore the mysteries of life like never before. Welcome to Spiritual Ascension. I'm John, and I share stories of near-death experiences. If you like these videos, consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the bell icon for updates. Now, let's delve into today's experience. I'll split my story into 4 parts. Part 1 recounts the events from the perspective of witnesses. Part 2 delves into my personal experience while departing and returning to Earth. Part 3 discusses how profoundly I changed after the experience. Lastly, I'll share my thoughts. In 1999, fresh out of high school, I joined the U.S. Air Force. Basic training began on July 1st at Lackland Air Force Base, San Antonio, Texas. On June 30th, I arrived on schedule with fellow recruits. We were assigned to flights and briefed on rules and tasks. July 1st was conversion day. We adapted to military life, getting haircuts, uniforms, shots, and adjusting to marching in Texas heat. During inoculations, I felt ill. As I received shots, someone flinched, causing me to panic. I passed out, hitting my head on the concrete floor. Witnesses heard the impact, saw my body, and feared the worst. Medical staff tried to revive me, suspecting a broken neck. Despite their efforts, I had a profound experience while unconscious. After getting my shots, I felt faint. Everything started to go dark, except for a small spot of light. I tried to stay conscious but couldn't stop from passing out. I heard a loud noise as I fell, but strangely, I didn't feel any pain. In the darkness, I heard a ringing sound, like a vibrating cello string suddenly breaking. I felt like I was dead, lost in darkness, unsure of what to do next. Gradually, I began to see a scene unfold before me, like a camera focusing. I noticed a fog on the ground and realized I was standing outside at night. The warm light around me felt comforting. In the distance, I saw horses on a ranch with rolling hills. I thought it was a vivid dream until a horse ran towards me. It brushed past me, making me realize it was real. Then, I felt a surge of understanding, like I had learned deep truths about life and my purpose. I felt relieved to be home, but a presence told me it wasn't my time yet. I had an important task on Earth. The love around me was indescribable. I tried to look at the presence, but she told me to return to Earth. I focused on a barn in the distance and noticed the beautiful colors of the sky. I realized I was far from Earth, surrounded by stars and vibrant auroras. All those lights in the sky are the energy of people when they're alive, she said. When they die, their energy returns home and goes through a process before they can choose to go into another body. I noticed one light shining brighter than the others, so I focused on it. Suddenly, I started floating and moving into the sky, becoming brighter and faster until I burst into light. Then, I found myself back on Earth, taking a deep breath. The medical staff and others asked me questions to keep me awake. I felt tears of joy, knowing I had experienced something incredible. I realized I had to be patient to go back home someday. I lay there, thinking about the truths I learned. I had changed completely, becoming more loving and patient. I realized that humans need to focus on observing the universe to reach our full potential. I retained a deep understanding of physics and often think about it before falling asleep. I no longer fear death and feel at peace. Seeing people hurt each other makes me sad. They don't realize the pain they cause. Trust me, it's not worth it. The reason we inhabit life is to experience physical matter while it's under stress. When our vessel dies, we come back home to live in the absence of stress. This is how love is created. Stress is fundamental for particle formation and retention in our universe. We observe this as physical matter. This doesn't change our understanding of physics. Under the right conditions, if elementary particles are in a sufficient stress field, then physical matter emerges. They remain in our universe so long the stress field conditions remain stable. If those elementary particles remain in the stress field long enough, Then subatomic particles begin to emerge, then atoms, molecules, stars, and everything observable. Everything inside the stress field is directly observable. Everything outside the stress field is indirectly observable. So we inhabit life vessels within a stress field and make observations, both direct and indirect. Then we go home to reconcile what we learned. Another objective is to learn how to love in the stress field. Then we return home where all emotions are unbound by stress. All you must do is perform loving tasks for yourself and others. When your vessel dies, you experience the impact you imparted to yourself and all the other life you cared for from their point of view. Be warned that if you commit acts of pain and suffering on yourself and others, then your reconciliation process is horrible. Only perform acts of love and kindness for the best results. Finally, travel, eat plenty of fruits and vegetables, exercise and stretch regularly, foster good quality relationships, develop hobbies, dance, play, work, learn, and observe as much of the universe as possible. Teach others how. I have faith in you. That does it for today's experience. As always, let me know what you thought in the comments section below. Until next time, stay safe and continue to be blessed.